Good morning, everybody. Derek from He and She Fitness here. Just pulling out of my driveway. Getting ready to go to work. Putting in some work today. Getting on the road, going to one of our businesses. And wanted to do a little carpooling with Derek session here. Kind of let you know, in the midst of my diet, how I have been staying full as an expletive. I won't say it. Reference Rich Piana. But anyway, yeah, one of the things when you're cutting down per se, or dieting, or losing fat in bodybuilding is you start losing all this weight, and you can see it on the scale maybe, but you have days where you go back and forth between looking like crap and looking great, and a lot of it has to do with water retention, where your water goes in your cells. Is it under your skin? Is it inside your muscles? Did you just work out? What did you just eat, etc.? And I'm someone who tends to not hold water in my muscle cells very well, because when I diet down I look like crap until I get there, and then I start eating some carbs. Then it's just all of a sudden like, holy smokes, I look amazing, you know? So anyway, that really bugs me after a while. You know, I do these 18, 19 hour fasts and I lose fat, but I still look like crap, you know? Almost like I look skinny fat. So one of the funny things I've been experimenting with, I want to share with you guys, is rice cakes. Now, if you do a lot of searching on the web, you see people eat rice cakes on diets just because they're a low-calorie food, you know? Okay, so I can eat this and I can get full and I can minimize my calories. Well, sure, that's great, but once you understand dieting and the depth behind it, that's really a stupid reason to eat rice cakes, you know? Oh yeah, they're a low-calorie, high-filling food. Well, if you're really dieting, who gives a shit about feeling full or not? I mean, if you want to cut calories, you cut calories and you eat for a purpose, and that's that. If you want to feel full, you know, you eat a lot of fiber, you eat veggies, you eat some fats, etc. But you know, some people like the taste of rice cakes, some people hate the taste. Now, if you do a little internet search, it's very hard to find out a lot about rice cakes, other than some people eat them on diets and some don't. What I want to know, and I don't really know the full science behind this yet, other than how my body responds, which is incredibly important, how your body responds to foods, because everybody's body responds different. But I have noticed when I eat rice cakes, within hours, and it's probably because they're a white starch, high GI food, it does not store as fat, but it blows my muscles up. It brings all the water in, it makes me look great. So what I've been doing with rice cakes is I have been incorporating them into like a carb cycling process, where I do some fasting during the day, I do my working out, but then starting maybe at 5 p.m. and going to 9, I eat a rice cake every hour, you know, maybe 4 or 5 rice cakes within the night. I'm not too strict on it because they're not high calorie, right? But I eat a few of them at night. I might put some honey on one, I might dip another one in a little bit of natural peanut butter, I might just eat one plain, etc. But holy smokes, I am still shredding fat, and I'm staying full, as however you want to say it. Yeah, so are rice cakes bad for you? Is the high glycemic index, you know, portion of the carbs bad for you? You know, I think it's how your body responds, and mine seems to be responding amazing. Now, I don't know if that's just because I'm so extremely depleted by the end of the day, or if it's just because my muscles do not uptake water worth crap. But I'll tell you what, if you think about the simplicity behind it, if your muscles are not uptaking water, they're not uptaking the maximum amount of nutrients. And if they're not uptaking the maximum amount of nutrients, they are not being allowed to repair and recover or build. So when I get on these low-carb diets, they might be good for shedding fat, but they are also causing muscle catabolism. They're in a catabolic state, which is normal for dieting, but I want to retain muscle as much as possible while losing fat. So one thing I do is I do not do much cardio at all. It's all about the diet. But I'm telling you guys, for me, for someone who's depleted, rice cakes by far and large. I've eaten oats, I've eaten potatoes, sweet potatoes, white rice, I've eaten honey, I've eaten fruits, I've eaten every type of good carbohydrate you can think of that you read in articles, and nothing makes my body respond like a rice cake. So for me, I'm going to do some more research, but for me it feels like they actually aid in fat burning because they bring any nutrient that I have, they shuttle it right into the muscle instead of let it hang out in other places of the body, potentially storing as fat or being wasted as crap. So anyway, I'm going to do some more research. Just thought I'd share that with you this morning. Onward with the day. Hey guys, what's going on? I am just leaving the office right now, trying to get on the road. It is very hot out. It must be 80 degrees. And I just about hit a car in the parking lot backing out, and I think I ran over some landscaping by accident. So yeah, it's turning out to be one of those afternoons, unfortunately. I gotta get my head on straight here and get back in the game. Anyway, yeah, it's 3:30-ish, taking off a little bit early. I am going to stop by Men's Warehouse and get my final fitting for my tux. Really, I want to just get a final waist measurement. I went with Rachel maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I was like a 33 or something in that ballpark, so they put me in a 34, and then it's got extenders that can extend or tighten, you know, based on where your waist is. But since then I've been down another 5 pounds, so I'm looking more at like a 32, and I want to just make sure that any adjustments they need to do are accounted for, since the wedding is only 3 weeks away. So yeah, sorry, my head's getting all jumbled. I'm just thinking about how close I was to backing into that car. Wow. With everything going on right now, that would have been absolutely horrible. So I'm very, very, very thankful that did not happen. Anyway, yeah, so I think we're going to be adjusting down to like a 32 here. I'm not going to have them remeasure my chest or my upper body. I usually take a 40 regular, and with a slim fit, that's going to be absolutely perfect. So yeah, I'm just going to have them remeasure my waist and just do a quick checkup, and then I can finalize that, and I can send it on so that they'll have it ready for me on my wedding day. So yeah, after that I'll probably just stop by the vacuums and vacuum my vehicle, and then I will be home. And Rachel and I don't think we have a lot on the plate for tonight, but you know, just get the normal stuff done, and looking forward to getting home and, you know, getting some things done tonight. Not sure what we're doing for dinner yet. Workout should be chest flies with cables to kind of get those inner fibers. So yeah, guys, wish me luck at my fitting. Hey guys, what's going on? I last left you on my drive home, and I was kind of giving you a little speech on how we were going to go for a walk tonight and do some cable chest flies and eat some food. So we did go on a walk, but we had a lot to talk about, so we weren't able to do a video. Had some serious stuff to discuss. So here I am now. It's quite late. It's about 8:30 p.m. and I'm going to start doing some chest flies. I'm just going to do one set to demonstrate how I do them for you. I'm using the Bowflex machine, so I've got the cables for constant tension on the muscles. You can also do them with dumbbells. You can do them with a flat bench. You can do them in a decline position, or you can also do them in an incline position. I'm doing incline with the Bowflex cables. You can also choose different heights depending on what area of the pec you want to target. So if you want to target the lower pectoral muscles, you come from a lower position and you come upwards. about a mid position, and upper. You can come from an upper grip as well. It works better on a cable crossover machine at the gym where you can adjust the different heights of the cables. Here with the Bowflex, I can't adjust the height, but I do an incline position. So I started at 65. I'm going to stay there for my second set, get a nice pump, and then I'm going to probably go up to 70 and 75 pounds on each side. So I don't know what that translates to on like a pec deck or with dumbbells, but it's not nearly that much. With dumbbells, I might be doing 25 or 30 pounds tops, you know, because I would want to keep maximum tension. But with the dumbbells, you lose a lot of that tension at the top of the movement, whereas the cables, you pretty much maintain it the whole way. So it's very important to go very deep on this movement and get a good stretch. And then when you're at the top of the movement, touch the palms together, but do not lose tension in the pecs. Pretend, a good friend of mine once said, pretend like you're squeezing a pencil right here between the pecs, and you'll maintain the tension. So here we go, guys. Let's do a little bit of cable flies for the chest. Here we go. Tension, stretch. I like to actually see the contraction. A hard time just putting my head back and doing it. Doing about a mid-range movement. I just have my knees up because I prefer it that way. You can also have them down like that if you want. Not a huge difference. Yeah, I like them up. Stretch. Squeeze. Stretch. There you go, guys. Cable pectoral flies. That's how you do them. I'm gonna do a couple more sets, finish out the workout, and we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna make some taco salad. So if I can find my clicker right here in my pocket, I'll get to it.